All right, my friends. What is up? Welcome back to Neo Adventures. Today, I'm back at the marina. Not offshore, unfortunately, but I'll be going offshore in maybe like 2 days. Got a trip planned for going a little bit offshore in 2 days and stuff. So today, I'm back at the marina to kind of do some work on the boat. There's some things that I have to do with the motors, and also I got a couple of upgrades that want to kind of install some things on the boat, like lights and all that. So I guess this video probably just going to be going through some of the maintenance stuff, some of the upgrades I'm going to be doing. One of the main maintenance I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be descaling these guys. I'm basically just doing a flush with a solution that's going to get rid of all the salt buildup. These guys are Evinrude 200s E-Tech, the Gen 1s. Sometimes they run a little hot and stuff, especially when down here in Florida when the weather and the water is still a little warm and stuff. So basically I'm going to be planning on doing a descaling, hopefully to kind of open up some of the ports, clean up some of the ports a little bit better. So that the flow can run a little bit better through the motors and they won't be overheating and stuff. I've done this a couple times before, but this time I'm going to be doing a longer flush, and also I'm going to be running a stronger concentration in hopes that I can kind of really clear this guy up. Really the main one that kind of gives me some overheating issues sometimes is the port side motor. It's kind of emo, like sometimes it'll be running fine, but then sometimes it gets close to like the 185 degrees, especially when the water is hot and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be going through today, and I'll bring you guys along and show you guys what I do. All right. So what I have here is Rydlyme. Basically this is a marine descaler. What this stuff does is it'll eat through any of the salt buildup and also any of the calcium buildup. So I'm going to be running this this solution through the motors in hopes that it kind of opens up some of the ports and makes the water flow a little bit more. This is a concentrate, so basically we'll be mixing it 1-to-1 with water, 1 gallon of this and 1 gallon of water, but I'm going to be running a higher concentration because I've done the 1-to-1 before. Want to kind of go a little bit higher in concentration to see if I can break up some more stuff. So I actually have 2 gallons, so I'm going to be running a 2-to-1 and running through the port side motor. Rydlyme stuff, tried this before. This stuff is pretty good. West Marine sells Descaler too. This is West Marine brand, or Barnacle Buster. But these guys are about $38, so say about 40 bucks each gallon. So this is about like $8 or so. A little bit cheaper than what West Marine kind of sells it. Theirs is like around $50 per gallon. This guy is pretty good and a lot cheaper if you kind of order online. Going to be 2 gallons of those to 1 gallon, and I'm going to be setting up this motor in a setup so that I can actually circulate the water through it. So let's go ahead and get to it. And there we go. Here is the setup for descaling. So what I did was I poured 2 gallons of Rydlyme and 1 gallon of water in this bucket. I've got a 12-volt battery running a bilge pump, which then basically splits into 2 hoses, and it basically goes up to the thermostat housings right up here. And what that does is basically circulates this solution through the whole motor continuously, cleansing basically any buildup or calcium or whatnot. So I'm going to let this run for a couple hours. Hopefully it'll kind of clear up some ports and make it run a little bit better. While the motor is descaling, I'm also charging the batteries again. Got my generator running just to kind of top off the batteries. But other stuff I got to do is I got these new LED floodlights. Got one for the back. This 6-inch floodlight is going to be replacing that guy right there. And then I'm going to be putting this guy, this LED light bar, on the front. So this is while everything's charging and while the motor's descaling, I'm going to be doing some upgrades on some of my lights. It's coming along pretty good. That's what it used to look like. Now it's like that. Nice little LED floodlight. Just gotta finish up the wiring, and so this guy should be good to use. There we have it. Wired up. Just gotta hide the wires a little bit, but this guy is pretty bright. Can't wait to see it at night to see how it looks. Nice upgrade. Another little upgrade that I'm doing is this guy. So this is a patio umbrella. It's a rectangular patio umbrella that is 6 feet by 8 feet. So I figured I'm gonna try this to see how it is, and it looks like it works out pretty well here. Only 55 bucks for this umbrella. Would provide shade for the back of the boat. So it's looking pretty good. Got this sitting on one of my fishing rod holders back here. I got 3 sets of fishing rod holders on this side, 3 on that side too. But this looks like a perfect place where it's going to be holding this umbrella. Some nice shade. $55 sounds a lot better than 300 bucks for the custom canopy for the boats. Yeah. So upgrade number 3. I've got these little floor lights. These are some old just halogen or bulbs and stuff. So I'm going to change these out with some LEDs. So these are some blue LEDs that I'm going to be changing out these guys for now. I want to put some more around, but I think I'm just going to start out with just changing these guys. So there's one here, there's one on the other side. Pretty easy to just unscrew and then basically just kind of take it out. So I'm going to be sticking this guy right here like so, and hopefully it looks pretty awesome. There we go. New LED floor lights. Out with the old, in with the new. So I'm about to just connect the second one in on the starboard side. Just cut this guy off, and I'm using these heat shrink solder connectors. So this is heat shrink stuff, and right in the middle is a little piece of solder. So basically you just heat it up with the heat gun and it shrinks, and then the solder is going to melt and basically connect the 2 wires together. So these are not soldered in or heated up yet, so I'm going to be doing that right now. There we go. See, some of the solder melted. Now these 2 are tightly connected together. Now just gotta shove the wire in and screw this guy around to the side, and voila, floor lights done. 2 of them installed. Probably come back next time and maybe install another one over there so that I have 2 right in the helm and stuff. Hopefully it'll look good at night. Would you look at that? It actually works. This one's on, and that one's on. Awesome. Another maintenance part that I gotta do is this guy. The trim motor has been acting up a little bit, mostly just when it kind of comes down. Supposedly it's due to probably low trim oil, trim in tilt. So got some oil that I'm going to be filling into my motor trim. Basically, what I got to do is just open up this guy and really squeeze some of this oil in there. And basically when it overflows, that's pretty much going to be the actual fill level. So I already loosened it up, but let's see. Ooh. Well, we got oil in there, so seems like it should be okay. Or maybe maybe we're kind of tilted a little bit too back, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the front a little bit. Alright, I lowered it a little bit. Let's see. See if it's a little bit better. Ooh. Well, it's got oil, so I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe let's try to go all the way up. I think that's the highest. Let's see if that helps. No. Still kind of just dripping out, which means that it's full. So I don't know. I guess it's good for now. Trim oil at hand for filling it up in the future. Let me tighten this up then. There we go. Guess one less thing to kind of worry about for now. So descaler's been running for a little bit over 2 hours. Still just kind of pumping all this stuff through. Looking pretty good. Cleaning out all the grime and crap. Look at here, you can see all that nasty buildup inside that actually cleaned out. So I'm gonna let it keep running. Well, everything is all cleansed and descaled. Looking pretty good. Ran it for about maybe 3.5 hours. Gave me some time to charge the batteries, install my new lights in the back, and put in some flooring lights too, and then test out the umbrella, see how everything is. I didn't get a chance to kind of install this front LED bar though, so that's going to be another time. Took me a little bit longer than I anticipated on installing some of those lights, so but it's getting a little bit late, kind of tired, so I'm just gonna kind of clean up and get ready to go home. But a couple of days, about 2 days, we got an offshore trip. We're gonna go about 15 miles. It's a little bit cooler now, so I'm going to be trying to hit up some hogfish, see if they're kind of out there, about 10-15 miles out, and see how we'll do. So hopefully the boat performs good, and hopefully some of the new upgrades is going to be beneficial for us. So hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys kind of understand what descaling is, and pray for me that the motor runs good, because I'm really tired of it kind of acting up sometimes. But yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the upcoming video of our offshore trip, and hopefully we get some hogfish. All right, peace out guys.